Right, let's continue to the next learning objective, which is use the properties of vector product. Okay, now please bear in mind that the properties of the vector product 5.3 is not the same as the 5.2 scalar product. For example, let me show you. The biggest difference yang saya boleh tunjuklah dekat sini secara sedikitnya, okay, adalah yang kedua ni, properties yang kedua ni, when A cross B, okay, when A cross B, okay, it is going to be negative B cross A. Tetapi kalau kita recall balik 5.2 scalar product punya properties, if you come across with A dot B punya, jawapannya adalah B dot A, isn't it? If you recall balik apa yang you dah belajar last week, okay, last week, which is you see that A dot B is equals to B dot A, okay, and they don't have the negative sign in front. This no, they are literally the same thing. Okay, when this is a dot product. Okay, this is only works for the dot product sahaja. Tetapi kalau vector product, it is different. A cross B. Cara penulisan pun dah lain. A cross B. It is a cross, not dot. Then it is going to be negative A, B cross A. It's a different thing because of the cross properties. Okay, please bear in mind this is perbezaan yang paling ketara lah saya boleh tunjuk you all. The rest of the things here is also not the same as the dot product, and we will go through one by one, hopefully, if the examples here needs to use it. Okay, so now let's have a look at this example 9a. If A is given to you, vector A, vector B, vector C is given there, find A cross B. Okay, so A cross B adalah kita buat secara conventional, iaitu memakai formula biasa. This is conventional formula with the I, J, K there. And then this is my answers, 19I plus J minus 7K. This is A cross B, the conventional formula. And then the word hence here. The word hence is very important. It means that the word hence here evaluate B cross A, blah, blah, blah here. It means that we gotta use properties. We gotta use properties instead. We cannot use the conventional method untuk buat secara manual panjang-panjang begini. Tidak. Dia tak mahu kita buat secara panjang-panjang lagi. Dia mahu kita buat secara pendek. So we know that B cross A is also equal to A cross B. Tetapi kena ada apa di depan? Kena ada negative sign di hadapannya. So, the quickest way is using properties. Okay, dengan syarat kita kena ingatlah properties tersebut. Tidak diberi dalam exam. So, B cross A is equals to negative bracket of A cross B. Therefore, the answer is negative 19I minus J, and then plus 7K. So that is your answer untuk B cross A. Tetapi kalau ada student, madam dia tanya saya, madam boleh tak kalau saya nak juga buat conventional punya formula begini, cara ini? Jawapan sama juga madam. Takkan tak boleh kot? Ya, tak boleh lah sebab the word hence here, it means we gotta use a smart way, the properties. Okay, so therefore this conventional is just to check your answers, whether they are the same or not. Yes, they are the same. Tapi markah bukan di sini, markah adalah pada properties. There is just one mark there. Because of what? Because you remember its properties. Now let's go to the next one. Here bukan B, A vector dot with A cross B vector. So now let's have a look what we have here. Number 6. Okay, look at here number 6. Nombor yang ini adalah apabila dia A dot B, dia hadir dulu dengan A dot, I highlight this, A dot. And then bila kita nak pakai properties, dia automatic dia jadi dot, dia jadi cross pula di hadapan. Pada asalnya dia dot di depan. Tapi kali ni bila kita nak apply propertiesnya, it become cross pula di depan, dot pula di belakang. Okay, so now A dot B has become A cross B in front. And then dot C pula di belakang, tidak sama lagi yang asalnya. So this is the use of properties number 6. We are going to apply it. We are going to change this into one group, and so it will become A cross A instead. Bukan lagi dot tetapi dia jadi cross. Okay, so that is the use of the properties. So now it will give you A cross A vector. Put a bracket there. It's necessary untuk letak bracket ya. And then letak dot pula di belakang. Manakala yang di belakang ni akan jadi B vector secara sendirinya. Pakai properties nombor 6. Okay, remember that. Properties nombor 6. And then, kita juga faham bahawa A cross A adalah sebenarnya kosong. You tak percaya, you look at this first properties here. A cross A or B cross B. It literally gonna give you 0 sahaja. So, misalkan diorang adalah yang sama vector, they will give you 0 vector. And then when you dot it with the B product, with the B vector, 0 times any vector, it is still 0 anyway. So yeah, tak perlu letak vector B pun dah tahu dah jawapan dia masih kosong. Now let's continue with the C, question C. Question C is a dot. Again, dot lagi, dot di depan, B cross C di belakang. So what do? We are going to use the same properties number 6. We are going to get A cross B di hadapan, manakala dot C di belakang. Sama, benda yang sama juga. So let's write it down. A cross B di hadapan, A cross B di hadapan, manakala dot apa? Dot C di bahagian belakang. Sebab apa? Sebab kita mempunyai A cross B punya jawapan. A cross B kita sudah pun ada pada jawapan asal kita, iaitu 19, 1 and -7 there. So we write it down like that dalam bentuk ini, 1 dan -7. We dot it because it's dot product, isn't it? This is dot product. We dot it with the C. C is what? 1, 3, -2. So 1, 3, -2. We write down here 1, 3, -2. And now we use the way of the dot product. Scalar product punya cara, punya calculation is just very easy. Recall balik chapter 5.2, which is 19 times 1 plus 1 times 3 plus with -7 times with -2. So you calculate this, you will get 36. That is your answer. Okay, careful there. So, bolehlah kita sambung ke soalan yang D pula, soalan yang terakhir. So, soalan yang D ni pula, properties yang keberapa ya agak-agak? Okay, properties yang distributive. So if you look at here, dia boleh darab masuk. So bila kita ada plus or got A plus B or A minus B, you know that operation di dalam satu kurungan ni sama ada dia plus or minus, we can distribute it by using distributive punya properties macam dot product juga. So kita darab masuk, kita akan dapat A cross B, A cross C tambahkan dengan B cross C. So like that lah. So we are going to do this one by one seperti biasa, distributive, alright? So we are going to A cross B dulu. So now let's start with A cross B, A cross B, A cross B. Okay, lepas tu letak tambah ya, jangan letak tolak, letak dulu tambah macam biasa. Itulah cara yang paling selamat sekali, letak dulu plus, okay? And then dalam seterusnya adalah A cross with -A. So kalau kamu perasan, saya letak cross sebab apa? Saya tak letak dot langsung pun sebab this is cross punya property. So everything should be cross lah. Itu satu benda. Next thing is that when I times this, saya tak cepat-cepat nak letak negatif di depan, tidak. Saya letakkan dulu positif di depan, negatifnya di belakang dalam kurungan. Okay, saya letak negatifnya di dalam kurungan ni dahulu. Okay, I do step by step yang ini. Untuk vector product sebab dia lebih sensitif, so I do it more carefully lah. And then next one is this one, B cross B. So B cross B. and then plus again. Everything is I put plus. Pluskan dengan apa yang ni? B cross negative A. So if you can see here, negative A juga saya letak di bahagian belakang. See? Negative A juga saya letak di bahagian belakang ni lah. Alright, so please bear in mind I put everything is plus here first. Apa-apa yang ada negatif saya letak di dalam kurungan sahaja. Okay, di dalam kurungan ini. Saya tak cepat-cepat nak bawa dia keluar. Jangan bawa dia cepat-cepat. Biarkan dia perlahan-perlahan di situ, okay? So now, what can I do next? So what can I do next is that I know something very clearly lah. I can know something very clearly about these things. A cross A, A cross A, B cross B, you know. It is just the first vector, which is 0, you know. Both of these will give you 0 anyway. But before I do that, you know, I think I would like to susun dulu. So A cross B is the same thing. So I'm just going to copy down here. Manakala yang ini akan jadi negatif di luar, di dalam dia adalah A cross A. Yeah, I know. Ini yang saya tak nak buat cara laju, saya buat cara perlahan-perlahan. Mula-mula dia positif, tapi disebabkan dalamnya dia negatif, saya boleh bawa negatifnya di luar by using the properties number 3. So you just imagine that the M is a negative 1. So whenever we got a negative B di dalam ni, negative A tadi tu kan, kita boleh juga bawa dia ke depan ataupun di depan cross bracket ni, seperti inilah. So this is what I do. I use the properties number 3 there. And also I can apply here as well, but I pelan-pelan dulu. Okay, saya buat pelan-pelan ya. So now I can now put negative in front here and it gives me B cross A di dalam. Okay, so saya memakaikan properties yang nombor 3 juga ya. Saya bawakan negatif ni keluar. Daripada dia positif, dia bawa negatif di luar. So dia akan jadi B cross A by using the properties number 3. So now I know that this both is equal to 0. Both of this is equal to 0. Therefore, I can cut it down there. Jadi kita ditinggalkan dengan A cross B sahaja dan juga tolakkan dengan B cross A. So now here is you gotta be extra careful di bahagian yang mana? Di bahagian yang ni. Sebab kita tak ada jawapan B cross A. Bukan kita tak ada jawapan, kita ada jawapannya. Tetapi kita disebabkan sini adalah A cross B. Because this is A cross B. So I want to make this becoming A cross B juga. Tetapi kena hati-hati. Dia mesti ada negatif di hadapannya. Okay, negatif bertemu negatif akan jadi positif. So careful lah. So dia akan jadi A cross B minus with bracket negatif apa? Negatif A cross B. Therefore kita akan dapat dua jawapan, 2 darab A cross B. Settle. Tak settle lagi, sabar dulu. Not yet finished. Be patient with me. This one saya kecilkan sikit ya. Ini jawapan yang tadi. So we are not yet finished bahagian yang ini. Okay, bahagian yang ini memanglah macam mana again dia jadi nombor 2 because this is plus. Negative is positive. So that's why we got 2. Dua benda lah. We got 2 things. It's like X plus X. It is 2X. Sama juga lah dengan yang ini. Cara penulisan dia. Secara matematiknya. So now A cross B, the answer is what? The answer is, apa tadi? 19, 1 and negative 7. 19, 1 and negative 7. And so the answer is 38. The answer is 2 and negative 14. Tetapi kita kena tuliskan dalam bentuk position vector I, J and K. We got to write it down nicely. We got the answer is 38I plus 2J minus 14K. So that is our answers. Make sure you write down back in the position vectors I, J, and K. Ta-da! There we go. We have applied we have applied some of the properties very, very important here. Okay? So yang lain tu you pandai-pandai lah discover sendiri. Okay, now let's have a look at this final example, which is 9b, given the vector A, vector B, by using the vector product, show that the A is parallel to B. Show that the A and B are parallel. So the way to show this is just by using the formula. The formula yang ini agak berlainan dengan dot product because of this sine theta. Okay. This is cross product. Yes, this is cross product where A cross B is equals to magnitude of A times magnitude of B, and then times with the sine theta, bukan cos theta tetapi sine sin sine theta. Okay, so now disebabkan theta kita adalah 0 degree. How do I know? Because it's parallel, guys. Parallel got no degree, so it's 0 degree. Okay, when sine 0, it means that everything here is 0. Sine 0, use calculator, it is 0. Okay, so everything here is 0. So now, we gotta show whether we got 0 or not. Okay, we got 0 or not by using what? By inserting the vector A and the vector B. Masukkan saja vector A dan vector B yang sudah pun dia bagi. And then you buat secara tradisional, secara conventional punya formula. Dan you akan dapat kosong. Wow, everything is 0, 0, 0. Yay! So since A cross B is equals to 0, therefore A vector is parallel to B vector. And so it is proven, it is shown. Write it down there. It is shown to all of us that if we got 0, it means that A vector is parallel. Okay, A vector is literally parallel to the B vector because of I got this A cross. Dia mesti cross ya. Properties yang di mana A cross B sahaja. When A cross B is equals to 0, it means that it is just parallel, bukan perpendicular. A is parallel to the B vector. Okay, yang ini yang dibanyaklah student sangat confused dengan yang perpendicular punya. Just to recall balik, kalau scalar product kalau scalar, saya saja tulis dekat sini. Kalau scalar product, when A is perpendicular to the B vector, it means that A is dot product to the B vector which is equal to 0. So dua benda ni kan, I just want to tell you guys, dua benda ni sangatlah famous dalam exam, you know. Diorang suka test you guys punya ingatan. Diorang suka test you guys punya you know, your commitment lah. They really love to test this. Student ingat ke tidak A cross B equal to 0? Does student remember it is A parallel to B? Kadang-kadang student akan mix around dengan A dot B equal to 0. Dia tulis parallel padahal tidak. Dia sebenarnya A perpendicular to B. A is perpendicular to B. When A is perpendicular to B, this is dot product, bukan cross. Okay, cross product hanya untuk yang parallel. A parallel to B, it is cross. Tetapi kalau A perpendicular to B, it is dot product equal to 0. These two are very, very two different things, two different properties, okay? So I stop here. I will prepare the last video for you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.